Hello everyone and welcome back to Don't Touch It. I am Caroline Parker. Today I have Rob doing Rob. We're going to talk all things Mormons stealing his coffee, to a bulbous white lightning and his dog having diarrhea. Rob being Rob, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Can we take these off because I have to wear it an awful lot?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Sorry.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so excited because the way we got you on this was I messaged my producer, Rebecca, and I was like, I need to get this unicorn of a man. Those are my literal words. And she went to a birthday party.
Yeah.
And there you were.
Just happened to be sitting next door to each other, opposite the birthday boy. I think he'd done the seating plan. So if anything, we've got him to thank.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your videos, you wear is it a 360 camera?
It is. It's a 360 camera. It's actually larger than people think.
Well, you did a video where you stuck your head into the welly looking for spiders.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I had perspective that it was like a long thing.
It's about as long as this mic.
Oh, wow.
So if you've got a good sprint on, it does waft and it goes up and down.
Did you just have it lying around the house?
Do you know what? I have no idea why I brought it. I brought it because I think I was like, do you know what? I could put it inside a bush or inside a plant and kind of talk through the plant.
Through the bushes.
Yeah, and it gives really unique perspectives. Like people generally use it as like a drone, like so on a stick. But obviously instead...
On a stick?
Yeah.
I was going to say a drone off their head.
You can also, I think you might have did it, but it sort of goes out. Your head is the planet, I guess. But I just sort of bought it and then started playing around with it and then strapped it to my head, the natural progression. Of things. Everything I get, I always try it on my head. And just that perspective is just quite a fun one to play around with.
What I love about your content is it's such a safe place.
Yeah.
Like it's so... Trying to describe to people, like my mum was like, who have you got on today?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got this lovely gay man who talks about gardening. She was like, oh, how interesting. I was like, well, some of his videos are him climbing a ladder and he can't really do the ladder. So he's just sort of shimmering around the road.
Basically stuck everywhere.
So it's so innocent, homely content, but you're such a wonderful character that it makes it funny.
But do you know what? It's weird. I think because it's strapped to my head, you don't forget about it because it is on your actual head. Mm-hmm. But you're not setting up different shots. You're not kind of stopping and pressing start on a camera. So you end up capturing the whole thing of something. And that's where I think that kind of the rawness of what is going on, it does capture kind of everything. And all you need is a strong coffee before. Just to give you an extra twist. Maybe a gummy bear or two. And then, it all just sort of kicks off.
One of my favourite videos, actually, you had your best friend and you were cutting the end of the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I think it was because as well, it wasn't Anthony for once and it was someone else. And I was like, you were the same with her. Yeah. And she had the chainsaw and she was using the tip.
Oh.
And you were like, stop using the tip. Have to use the whole thing, darling.
She's basically... everyone was like, oh, your sister's so cute. And I was like, it's not my sister. It's just my friend. But we've been friends forever. So you know when you basically are the same person.
You had the same, you bounced well. From that video, as you could tell.
Yeah. We end up saying the same stuff. And you know what I mean? It's a bit weird. And I think Anthony wasn't there. Stop copying me. Honestly, stop copying me. She did actually copy her entire IT A-level off me.
Scandal.
Yeah, she got that B. Because of me.
What did you get?
I think I got an A.
Oh,
I can't help it.
As long as you didn't get a C. Could you imagine?
And that was she beat me.
No ChatGPT back then.
No, you had to literally learn all the words.
Yeah.
But that one, honestly, I think that was a bit of one of those moments where Anthony was a bit I don't know if I should be involved. Mm-hmm. So we kind of distracted him with some other task, sort of sent him off.
Yes.
Anthony loves laundry, so if I make a mess somewhere, you distract him and send him off.
Oh wow! Does he tidy the house then?
It's been recorded, isn't it? He's generally the more tidy one.
Okay.
Of the two. So in that video, we sort of set a little distraction, a little like,
oops,
a little mess, and then sort of make hitherto awareness to it. And then we went out and found the chainsaw and just had a great time. But it is stuff like that.
Yes, because the fact that Anthony allowed you to use it
he
without
didn't know.
supervision.
Yeah, he didn't know. Because usually that is the role. I'm sort of the chaos and the carnage. And
he makes sure no one gets their arms chopped off by
exactly.
chainsaw.
He makes sure we all come out with everything intact, generally. But yeah, we sort of snuck away on that one. But chainsaws, I'm not going to lie, they are actually pretty scary.
And your chainsaw was quite small, because so imagine the massive ones.
No, it was about, I was about to say as big as my leg, but that is insane. It's not the whole leg. Like the
oh, it was quite big then.
Yeah, it's a big one.
With the camera, sometimes
with the camera,
it could look a bit smaller.
It. But you know when you're like, I don't know if you ever find this, you know when you're doing something and you're like, wait a minute, do I need to have a level of responsibility? So we were titting around, chopping up wood, and then I suddenly went, and her name's Sharon. And I suddenly like, Sharon, wait, are we supposed to be wearing like protective goggles?
Glasses or something?
And so it was like, we probably should. Because you know, you're like, it's a dangerous thing playing with a chainsaw. We've got no protective gear on. So we had to reset. Start again.
Yeah, I don't want to get those people.
You don't want to get them.
Upset them.
No.
You've had a million jobs.
I have. Yeah.
Take me back to the beginning.
Oh my gosh, where do we begin? My career. It's like whenever I have a job interview and they're like,
your CV is complex.
Your CV is very multicolored. Why is that so? And then I have to figure out a really clever story of how it all links.
Flow.
Yeah, otherwise you don't get the job. It has been a weird one. I left uni, and you know when you're like, what am I going to do now?
Yeah, I just never went to uni.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's probably a wise idea. Yeah, I went to uni and I did psychology.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I went to a uni where you had to study bloody 2 subjects. So you do a dual honours.
Oh, it's giving America when you have a minor.
Exactly. But like, so I did psychology. It's got a really snazzy title. Psychology was one half and the other half was communications, culture and media. I basically just wanted every word I could get in the degree.
A whole line.
Yeah. And so you know when you're like, well, I don't want to be a psychologist because it was interesting, but there's a lot of maths involved in psychology.
Is there?
Yeah, because you've got to prove things are significant, and I couldn't physically do that. No. The communications, culture, and media side, I edited together a zombie movie with some news clips and projected it onto a bed sheet because it was a bit more arty.
Yeah.
You know when you make something and then you attach the meaning to it afterwards. It was very much like that. So I didn't really have like a really clear career path after I kind of finished. I was like, where do I go? What do I do? So naturally, as any young gay man would, join the Ministry of Defence because it just made sense at the time. And also at that time,
were you at least an officer?
No, I was like a general duties like bitch. So like at the time I was also trying to be a musician, which blends really well with the Ministry of Defence. Like they just go hand in hand. So yeah, I joined the Ministry of Defence and was there for about 2.5 years. And you know when you're like, why am I like doing salutes or whatever? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Did you have a uniform?
I didn't have a uniform.
Okay. That's boring.
It was boring because that would have at least been quite
that would
fun.
look like a beret.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would have been quite cute. No, but they did have Cash Fridays. I'd get to wear a t-shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Splashing.
It was very fun. But yeah, so I worked there and I was like, why am I at the Ministry of Defence? This is so weird. I mean, I had a lot of fun and like a lot of weird experiences. But you know, like, I don't know.
It wasn't for me.
It wasn't really for me. Like figuring out like how like weapons worked.
Was your nature the same then as it is now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah. So you know, like, I didn't fit in at all. It was fun and everyone was really lovely, but it just wasn't for me.
Everyone was a bit masculine.
Yeah. So I left
vibes.
there and went to a media agency as a PA. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a good PA.
No.
Like I was a very bad PA. Like just didn't know what was going on ever.
Yeah, you got to like make lists and execute the list.
PAs work so hard. I couldn't do that. Like I didn't book a meeting room. There was no tea or coffee. So I'm not going to lie, the person's downstairs, I don't even know who they are. And you know, you're looking after the head of digital for a massive media agency.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're the one who's dropped the ball.
Yeah. Or I would do the opposite and be really on it, But I would pack every single minute of her day with a meeting, and she'd be like, "How do we do any work? Because I'm in meetings the whole day." And I'd be like, yeah, crack on. So then I was there, and then luckily in that media agency, the lady that I was the PA for was like, basically it was like, I probably could do with like a good PA, so I'm going to find you a job in this media agency, and was really, really lovely. And at the time, social media.
So she liked you.
She was really, really nice.
Yeah.
I really respected her. She was cool. And I also looked after this team called Invention, which was like the creative part of a media agency. And she was like, I'm going to get you a job in this new team called Social Media. And this was like when...
Weirdos.
Yeah, you know, you're like, we don't really know what's going on. There's only 3 of you, but you're going to go do that. So then I joined that and started making content for car brands, which was funny. And then I worked there doing really fun stuff for a couple of years. Then I left there and went to Twitter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I joined Twitter for about 1.5 years. Did that. I was going to say back when Twitter was a goodie.
I still call it Twitter.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And no one's calling it X.
Yeah,
like,
ew.
it doesn't even make
I think
sense.
they're in trouble at the minute as well.
They are always in trouble. So I joined Twitter, and that was really good fun.
I think people used to find Twitter quite a safe space.
Do you know what? I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
I think people got mean.
Yeah, it was a really cute platform. It was really, really fun.
When it was like a little bird.
Yeah, it was nice. He's called Larry the bird.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called Larry.
Bring back Larry.
I miss him. The X hasn't got a name, has it?
I've got a few names for it. But...
Yeah, true. But that was really cute. So I worked there for a bit. Then, like, literally, this will be the whole podcast, just what I've done jobs wise. Then I left there and went to Island Records and worked at a record label. But that's the only job I've ever left where I triggered my notice and was like, I'm going to leave.
Oh, interesting.
I did love it, but it just wasn't for me. I'm not rock and roll enough. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I opened up a plant shop.
That's when you found the plants.
That's when I found the plants. Mm-hmm. So I weirdly made a terrarium. Do you remember those little glass things with a plant in it? And I put it on Instagram, and a buyer from the Conran shop was like, "What is this?"
Oh, like you've invented something.
Like I'd kind of like, yeah, you know, you're like, I don't know, it's just a cactus in a jar.
Yeah, bit of sand, bit of dirt.
Do you like it? And then I took them, and then they bought a whole bunch of them, and then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to leave the record label, and I'm going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So I did that and hired a yellow shed in Tottenham and just made terrariums for
That's amazing.
a year, and then opened up a shop in Crouch End.
Wow.
Well, was it Crouch End? What's the bit next to Crouch End?
I don't know London.
Yeah, it's like there's a bit just above Crouch End that isn't quite as posh.
Okay.
But I can't remember what it's called now.
You can say it's Crouch End. Then it's
I'm going to
posh.
say it's Crouch End. Yeah, it was like Upper Crouch End.
No.
Yeah, it was so nice. And had a little plant shop. And do you know what? It was really cute. Like, I didn't realise how much how big a part of the community you would become by having like a little shop.
Yeah, my mum's a shopkeeper.
Oh, really?
Mum was a shop owner.
Oh, well,
can't walk down the high street with her.
Yeah,
oh, it's a nightmare.
Honestly, I had to remove.
If you want to get from A to B, do not go with my mum.
Oh, really? What kind of shop has she
Talks
got?
to everyone. Picture framing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. People come in, and they're like, you
chat and you learn everything. My mum knows all the gossips.
Oh, really?
So good. Yeah.
I had to remove all the chairs from my shop because people
sat down.
Oh my God, it was a nightmare.
My mum has learned over time to be like, I'm so sorry, I have got to get on. Because it's only my mum, and she's like, well, if you want the picture actually framed, you have to bugger off.
Yeah, you need to leave to let me do it.
So
I did that, and then weirdly there was a massive twist of fate, because I don't know if like people that work in the plant world, like you have to get up really early to go to the plant market and buy your plants and do all this sort of stuff. And so Anthony was a little bit like, look, you're earning some cash from it, but like it's not as strong as your previous salary. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I can see where this is going.
Let's not be waking up at 4 a.m.
Yeah. And also like he would have to work in the shop as well. And Anthony working the shop, like, no. People would be like, oh, my plant died. And he'd be like, yeah, sometimes they just do that. You know, no, that's not the right advice.
People have nurtured their plants.
Yeah.
It
just died.
Yeah.
How about buy another one? So like that was kind of carnage. But he was like, should we just wrap it up? So I wrapped it all up, took all the money out, and then me and Ant bought a house together and did that and sort of closed it. But it was just before like maybe it was like 6 months before all the crazy COVID stuff.
Oh, so it was actually perfect timing.
You know, and you're like, it was very serendipitous,
yeah,
if that's the word. Like just sort of happened at the right time.
And then so you got your house and then did COVID out? in the
Yeah.
sticks?
Yeah. Oh, no, this was still in London.
Oh, still in London.
Yeah.
You did COVID London.
Yeah, did London COVID.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I lived in America. They didn't really do COVID.
Oh, no. Yeah. Just
they did a couple of months. They were like, no one's telling me to wear a mask.
Yeah. Just have a great time. Just breathe on everyone you meet, please.
Sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Yeah. Oh, into my hands. Yeah. No, it was slightly different here. It was a bit like, just don't go outside or talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And everyone talked about bubbles all the time.
Yeah, bubbles. We didn't have that
my
bubble
gosh.
thing.
Oh, really?
No.
The bubble gate. Like,
And then who was going into who dipping into different people's bubbles?
oh
Yeah.
my God. You know, like WhatsApp groups, you have some WhatsApp groups that don't have all your friends in. Like, imagine that in real life. That was the bubble where you'd be like, should we let Stephanie in? Oh, actually, I do like Stephanie. I don't know why I said Stephanie. I was trying to think of a name of something that I didn't
Is
know.
that your actual friend? Yeah. You're like, sorry.
Steph was in. Yeah, you know, should we let Beelzebub in?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
or not?
The politics of
Yeah,
the
you'd have to
COVID
and then,
bubbles.
Yeah, and then you'd be like one in, one out. It was mad.
Interesting.
You'd be like, who am I going to go drink a tin of cider by the skip with? I don't know. Beelzebub. And then, so yeah, and then weirdly, that's when I went back into media and worked at Bauer, which is like a whole bunch of magazines and radio stations, like Kiss FM, Magic, if you're into a little bit more.
Yeah, but
Zen time. Heat magazine.
Oh, I used to love Heat. That was like standard to go on holiday with.
Actually, Heat magazine was actually amazing. Torso of the week. Never forget.
Oh yes, I remember Torso of the Week.
Exactly. So I was there for a few years, and then I weirdly then was just happened on LinkedIn. Wasn't really looking for a job, and this little logo popped up of where I work now, and it was like, oh, we're looking for someone to help us make content about nature and get people to fall in love with nature. And I was like, well, I love nature.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I should probably have a look at that. So then I applied for that, and then ended up there.
And how long have you been with them now?
It was 3 years in October, so a little while, yeah.
And you've majorly blown up in your own, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob. How long? For like a year, 2 years?
Do you know what? Like it really kicked off in September last year.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's when I found you.
Yeah.
I think I found you when you were having to go and get firewood.
Oh, I hate getting firewood.
Yeah, and because you do the Britney sounds.
Yeah, there is nothing worse than getting firewood, and I know like this is the thing where people are like, are you actually being serious? I'm like, yeah,
because it's like a log shed out of the house.
We've got someone delivering some logs on Saturday. I cannot wait. But it's genuinely like, do you have like irrational fears where you're like,
100%.
Yeah,
there's monsters under the bed. There's witches behind the curtains. 100%.
I've got two that I can't shake.
Yeah,
like, one is gorillas.
Interesting.
I just can't shake them. Like,
so you don't go to zoos often?
I don't like that part of the zoo.
No.
I've watched a film called Congo when I was a kid, and it was about these, like, there was a gorilla in it called Amy, and she could talk. She would go Amy Jungle.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a Michael Crichton book, like the same guy that did Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And I watched it as a kid, and these gorillas were just like basically eating people's skin and tearing their face off. You know when you're like,
it's
Mum,
not where this was going.
Yeah, you know when you're like, Mum, I'm like 8. Why are we watching this?
Yeah, why are we watching
like,
this? You need to watch
dead.
like Jane, that lady who would be in the jungle with the
Jane
gorillas.
Goodall.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P.
Yeah, she's gone. So yeah, don't like gorillas, but like the dinosaur thing, like I genuinely can imagine a T-Rex like just looming in the background and going like that. And you know, like just that weird little grin they have.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you've seen, but like they've got a bloody grin. And that, when I'm getting the wood, is what I imagine behind me. So it's literally real, and I'm not making it up.
The gorilla or the dinosaur?
Mainly the dinosaur, because the gorilla's too far fetched.
With like the beady eyes.
The beady eye, like just peering in and trying to lick me and eat me.
Why don't you think of him more as like Rex from Toy Story, where he's just like more friendly?
Yeah, that's not a bad shout actually. Maybe I should try that.
Yeah.
I could try that.
Talk to the dinosaur.
Because I like the T-Rex emoji. I just don't like the real ones.
Oh, is that a good emoji? Is that a common emoji for you?
I don't stray too far into that word. I like a whale more than a T-Rex.
Because you know our age group are big emoji people.
Yeah.
And I always get taking the piss out of people who are younger than me. Like in my team.
For the emoji
I use
game?
emojis for like every text I send.
They're the best.
I think it gives depth.
They add tone.
I like the little Spanish dancer. She's like,
oh yeah, she's
the little
amazing.
red dress.
Yeah,
That's when I'm feeling like I'm going to something on the weekend and I got a dress and I'm like, I got a new dress.
Ding. Yeah, it tells people.
And then like, how do they know that I'm really laughing if I'm not doing the crying?
Oh, see, I use that one more in a sarcastic way.
My sarcastic is the melting
The
face.
melty face.
Yeah.
My favourite emoji at the moment, other than the whale, obviously, because that's classic,
obvs.
because that conveys a lot of emotion for me, is there's one that hardly ever gets used, but it's like, there's somewhere like the two blue people hugging. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
There's a blue head and it's just going, just going to make sure I've not got loads of saliva in my mouth. But there's a blue head, it's just going like that. And it's like it's got the shouting.
It's got the shouting.
I bloody love that emoji because I could do that all day long. And that conveys like
Such
the
emotion.
real intent of the message.
Is that a laugh or is that just like,
I sort of treat it more as like a
just emotion.
like an exclamation of like, this is something to adhere to.
I'm going to take that on.
To trust.
Watch
and
out,
to
friends. This is right.
yeah, it's a good one. Honestly, it's actually the top now. When you go onto your most recent views,
Yeah.
That whale and musical notes. Yeah, because I sing quite a lot.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Love that. Right, we talked a bit about Anthony. How did you guys meet?
Do you know what? We've had like a persistent character in our life that's brought us together.
Goodness.
And it's
do we like this character?
I love them.
Oh, okay, good.
They're a goodie.
Okay,
they're a goodie.
good.
It's a penguin.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Like Pingu?
Well, kind of like it would manifest itself in many different ways.
Okay.
But like weirdly, I was on Twitter, and back in the day, if you were a gay man, Twitter was where it's at.
Oh, it was giving Grindr, was it?
It was like Grindr Premium. It was
Wow.
like next level. Like everyone followed everyone. Like it was like the biggest bubble you've ever seen. And like, so like you literally like would just slide into people's DMs and then go on dates. It was so much fun. Or at least maybe that's just how I use the platform. Don't do that anymore next.
No. Imagine what you'd find.
Yeah. I don't think you'd want that. And yeah, Anthony had posted a picture. This is back in the day. So I think we've been
we
going.
won't judge him.
Yeah, we've been going out for about 13 years. I think 12 or 13.
I don't know.
Definitely not 14.
I don't know my wedding anniversary, so you're in a safe space.
It's really hard to know these
there's a lot
things.
going on.
April. Days just move along, right? And so yeah, he posted a picture of him on the tube, but sitting next to a penguin that he'd drawn using a black and white pen on Snapchat. So do you remember when it's convoluted?
And you
right?
know it's Snapchat because the text is in like a long
Exactly.
thing across. Was he trying to show his fellow gays that he was an artistic one?
I don't know. I
What
can't
was that?
remember. Again, there was no emojis, so I can't remember what the context
what
of the
was the
bloody message
choice?
was. But like, I remember. But I remember seeing it, and I'm not gonna lie. Do you remember when Snapchat launched and you could doodle on it, but like the color bar on the side never had black and white on it, so I couldn't figure out how you got black or white. But it turns out you drag it down to a corner. So I asked Anthony, I was like, "How did you get black and white to draw the penguin?" And then that just kicked off the romance of
a
my
lifetime.
life. Yeah.
Wow.
And so that led to what's your Snapchat handle, obvious.
Oh.
All shy.
Kids are using Snapchat again.
I know.
Yeah, my assistant uses it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to get back on it and see what's on there, but I'm a bit nervous.
But there's
yeah.
nobody else on it, like of our
really?
age.
No,
I don't
that's
think.
the problem. So yeah, and then I was like, what's your Snapchat handle, or whatever the right terminology is? What's your Snap?
What's your Snap?
And then snapped in my number, didn't I? Thinking I was really clever. Then got notification that he screenshotted it, and I was like, he is so into me. It's unreal, this guy.
Oh, this guy loves me.
This guy's like basically obsessed with me. Like, do we need the police? Security? And then I'm not gonna lie, I move quick.
Oh, yes.
I haven't got time for dilly-dally.
I went on my first date with my husband and I was like, just to let you know, I'm getting married and having kids.
Yeah.
Are you in?
Yeah.
And he was like,
yeah.
okay.
Purely through emojis as well. And and like we went on a date, and it was like out of a movie.
Oh.
So it was a really, really lovely date. What I didn't know was
Ooh.
Anthony was actually going to another date with someone else after me at the time.
No.
So obviously the whirlwind in my mind, this like Wuthering Heights. Is Wuthering Heights a good romance or a bad romance?
I don't know, it's about to come out.
Yeah, let's say it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's like epic, like romantic tale. And was actually already cheating on me. But we were in Islington on the overground, and like we'd said goodbye or whatever. I can't actually remember if we gave each other a peck or not. But then got on the train, and the doors weren't closing or whatever. And then in slow motion, Anthony is just running down the tracks. We've said goodbyes, but he's just running towards me because he's obsessed.
Yeah.
And he gets on, and you know what I mean, like, why are you here? And he's like, the train's not working the other way. And I was like, this is so hot. And then ever since then, like, the obsession just grew.
Take me now.
Yeah. Where's the train going? I'm coming. Yeah.
What's the destination?
Exactly.
Let's go. Oh,
So, yeah.
wow.
And that was like 13 or 12 or 14 years ago.
Around that era.
Around that time.
Yeah. Was it before Islington got a facelift?
I think it probably was, yeah. It was
a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago now, yeah.
At what point did you realise that Anthony was like your person? Was it in that moment? Or do you think it took time?
I remember like thinking that there was something about him that was really different. Like he is so stable that's such a weird phrase, but like he's a really solid, like generous, kind person. And you know, I'd never met someone that puts everyone else to his detriment, to be honest. Puts everyone else before himself as much. And I was like, this is weird. Like, this is a really weird experience. Like, usually you go on dates and have a couple of drinks and then have a really great time or not.
Yeah.
And this was someone who had like planned to meet me and jump on the Clipper and had packed a picnic and would have something in Greenwich. And you know what I mean? Like, this is weird. Like,
there was no like, is he going to text me back vibes? It was
it was just really, really fun. And you know what I mean? Like, it was a really strange, lovely experience. So I don't know. I remember on the third date, we were by the Pineapple Pub in Mile End on the canal. And just had a proper cheeky kiss. And it was like, oh, maybe this is what it's supposed to be. So it was really nice. Yeah, it just sort of happened. But you know, it just feels really, really right. It didn't feel like it's like, should I, shouldn't I? Yeah. It was like, no, this is something that I should dive into.
And you're in your mid-20s around that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's so nice.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd kind of had that.
You'd had your times.
I'd had a fantastic year.
We were tweeting.
Yeah. Oh, that Twitter DM was popping off.
Busy.
Yeah, I had to mute it. So yeah.
I'm taken now, guys.
it was time to settle down, deactivate the account. And yeah.
What do you guys bond over the most? Like, do you share any interest? Obviously, apart from nature.
Yeah, like massively in nature. Do you know what's really weird is I was about to say we don't bond over anything. That isn't true. Like, we have really different worlds. And I think that's what excites me so much about Anthony is like his world is actually really different to mine. So like I love completely different music to him. Obviously Madonna in the middle ground because gay.
Yeah.
But like I love like Bjork and
interesting.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. And like sort of experimental, like especially Scandinavian women.
Oh wow.
That is literally my vibe. And people that I was about to start chatting those.
And what does he listen to?
He's more like, I'll put on a bit of like RuPaul or like maybe Calvin Harris featuring Kylie.
Oh,
or something like that.
Okay.
Classic tracks, love it. But our worlds are really, really different. Like the TV shows that he loves to watch are different to mine. But we watch the same thing. But like I wouldn't watch the Agatha Christie new TV show. It's just not really my vibe. There's no sci-fi in it.
Oh, you like the sci-fi?
I like a futuristic dystopian teen trilogy. So I find that quite hard. But he would prefer sort of like a Mrs. Marple kind of.
Oh my God, I'm Anthony.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You should come around and watch it with him because he wants to watch it with someone. So like, I think the thing is we actually have loads of different worlds. And then weirdly, the content Rob doing Rob, putting a camera on my head has been the thing that's kind of been a weird, like coming together of our worlds. Because like Ant's a fantastic baker and like is an amazing cook.
Not jam though.
Not jam. Can't cook. Can't do jam for love nor money. So like, this has kind of weirdly brought our worlds even closer together. And I think that's the thing why we get on so well is actually we experience each other's worlds and we show each other so much stuff all the time. So yeah, like he would love a musical. I would have never have gone to musicals weirdly before. There's no Icelandic women screaming backwards.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I love musical theatre.
I do now. Yeah. Now I get it.
And Anthony, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's that kind of like, the bonding thing is like we sort of show each other different stuff. Like I know this sounds mad, but like I've always been a bit of a gamer. Like
interesting. My husband's a gamer.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
obsessed.
And my husband also likes sci-fi.
So
you
I'll
are
come
Kyle.
hang out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come and hang out with Kyle. Then you can watch Agatha Christie with Anne. So like that. Like I remember when Ant was in lockdown. Ant was, what was the word when you weren't allowed to work in lockdown? You got like put on something.
Oh, I don't know.
You
See, I was
still-
in America where everyone was working.
You got paid like 70% of your wage or something, but you weren't physically working.
Oh,
Furlough worker.
okay.
He was put on furlough for a year.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So like I would be upstairs working and he'd be like in the garden with a Chardonnay. And you know, when you could hear
that's
like
really
the ice
annoying.
cubes in the glass.
Yeah.
I'd be like, and I got him to play Assassin's Creed. And he just sort of got into it. And now, I'm not going to lie, Ant and I in the evenings will play Call of Duty together.
Will you?
Yeah. I mean, it's the campest Call of Duty you've ever seen. Like, we're
Yeah,
both screaming and hiding in a room.
Yeah.
But we've got 2 PlayStations.
Do you play other people?
Yeah. So
Oh,
Ant plays on one PlayStation in the living room. I play on one PlayStation in the snug. Then we dial up and meet online.
Oh.
And then we chat and hide online from all the
Giving
snipers.
roleplay.
It's so fun. So yeah, it's kind of, we've shown each other just loads of different stuff, weirdly. But yeah, we're basically really crap at the Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah.
My husband plays Call of Duty, so you could
We've
get,
probably
get
played
on
it.
there.
We've-
Yeah.
yeah, he could join
I think
our
he gets
team.
more aggressive because he used to be a Marine.
Oh, okay.
So he plays with like Marine people.
I
and I can hear them
see.
shouting. And I'm like, guys, it's not that deep.
Oh, we shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're more like, so most of the people are running around obviously trying to shoot each other and
Yeah.
do bad things. Anthony and I would hide in a room and put a bomb by the door so that when the door opens, it goes off and then we're safe. And that's generally when we just scream.
That's how I'd behave in real life anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
would
hide.
never run out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be such
Hide
I'd be
and
so
focus,
bad.
It's like hide and focus more on what we're wearing.
Yeah.
Like and spray
Do you
each
like
other
my
pink.
new belts for my gun?
Exactly. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, that would be me. So we talked a bit about your work. I also know that you have lived in some interesting places.
Yes.
I have been told.
Yeah.
What's the first one that comes to mind was an interesting place? This is all pre-Anthony.
This is pre-Anthony and crossover
Okay.
Anthony as well. This is so fun, by the way. This is literally like sort of going back and like reminiscing about loads
Yeah.
of really weird things that have happened. I've lived in some interesting situations. One was a double whammy. I think the
Okay.
worst and weirdest place I've ever lived was, you know, when you're young, you've got a bit of income coming
Still
in.
am.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, like us when we're young,
Yeah.
you've got a bit of income coming in, but you can't afford a flat. You've got to do a
You can't
house
afford
share.
life. Yeah.
And there's always risks in that, right? Doing house share vibes. I moved into one that was, I don't know if the right word is commune, but it ended up being a bit of a Mormon house.
Interesting. Mormons in England.
Yeah. And I didn't know at the time.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
I didn't realize I was moving into like a house that had like amazing religious thoughts and views.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved into that, but that was quite challenging because they would hide my coffee and like my alcohol because it was like a
Yeah,
drug.
because they don't drink
Yeah.
or drink coffee.
No, because it's like a stimulant.
That's
But-
why they drink swig. In America,
Swig?
there's this. It's kind of like McDonald's, but it's for fizzy drinks, and that's how they get their caffeine hits.
Stop it.
Fizzy drinks. So they go in these drive-throughs. Because I follow a lot of the Mormons
God, I'm struggling.
ladies in America.
Oh, God. We knew that was going to happen. Yeah.
And they get like a big, like, Diet Coke, but it's got like 8 pumps of vanilla in it and like a foam
All
on
the
the top.
sugar.
Yeah, it's got. I really want to go, but I only go to like New England when I go to America, and there's not many Mormons there. But
well-
that's how they get their caffeine. That's how I know about no coffee.
Right, I see. Because I find it quite hard because, sometimes my alcohol will go missing. But
The alcohol's a tough one. That would actually be like
yeah, it was tricky.
the fuck.
But also they were all like so beautiful. It was
They're
so
all
insane.
hot.
Like so hot.
Yeah.
But they would inject themselves with tannin fluid. And one time, I don't think this guy lived here.
Not a Sienna X
I don't know.
injection.
Oh my God, it was mad. They would inject themselves with tannin fluid. And one of the...
Inject where? Like,
I don't know. But
I've only ever heard of eating loads of carrots.
No, they would inject. And the lady that lived in the room opposite me, she was sort of seeing a guy, but I don't think you're allowed
They're
to.
allowed to.
I don't think you're allowed to. So she's seeing a
Scandal.
guy. Anyway, he'd injected himself so much with tannin fluid that his gums went brown.
He would do it as well.
Yeah.
They were all tan.
Well, just his gums. His gums went brown. He smiled and he had like brown gums. And he was like, oh yeah, it's all gone in my gums. I know.
Wow, you learn something new every day, don't
You
you?
learn something, don't inject too much because you will have brown gums.
PSA.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't think you should do it in general.
In general.
No. But then also, but it was a weird mix. Honestly, it was a nightmare house.
Bring back the sunbeds, guys, if we're going to be injecting ourselves.
Don't tan your gums. Leave the gums as they are. That's why they're inside,
mad.
not exposed to the sun.
Were they single Mormons? Or married
these two
Mormons?
were definitely, they were single, but they were definitely hooking
That's
up.
it, yeah.
Because I lived in the room, you know, when it's like, our room was separated just by like a wooden door. You know, like when it's a living room that's kind of panelled off.
Yeah.
So like it was mad.
So you could hear things.
I could hear everything. And it didn't help because she actually accidentally became nocturnal and was a jewellery maker. So like it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Like hammering away.
And she'd be hammering metal.
Oh.
And she would do it on the floor. And of course, like the floorboards were the same. So it would just be going off in my room, going mad. And I'd have to be like, I nearly said a name then, but I don't want it. I'd have to be like,
yes.
You're making jewelry at night again. Is it okay if we do it in the morning? She'd be like, yeah. And then you'd hear like the softest tap, so she'd keep going.
Oh, as she was trying.
But
was that like an income for her?
I think so.
To pay for the flat that no one could afford.
I think so. But when we moved out, I remember she was like, I'm not paying to have the carpets cleaned up. Oh, the bathroom was upstairs.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, when you're like, we're just going to have to cut everything and divide it all. She was like, I don't use the shower upstairs, so I'm not paying to have the carpets cleaned because I shower at the gym. And you're like,
I've seen you shower.
I've seen you shower. But that house was also, it wasn't a good year. Let's put it that way.
Was it only a year?
I was only there for a year.
And then you realised again that wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me. But that house was also infested with mice. So like...
I had mice in my house in Boston.
It's quite intense, isn't it?
Is it an old house?
It was really old. And it was a big old, like, you know, it's like terrace. So the mice just used to have a great time going between.
Yeah,
but I think the base camp was our house.
Yeah.
But
did you have a cellar? I find we had a basement. I think that's what attracts the mice.
Yeah. And then I remember we cleaned the toaster out one time and turned it upside down and like the bum of a mouse fell out.
Just the bum?
Yeah. I think the face had cooked off.
Oh my God, onto your toes.
Like into the, it obviously just been in there having a great time eating some crumbs.
Did not smell.
I wasn't eating bread at the time.
Okay. So you shouldn't have had to clean the toaster.
No, but I did find the bum. It's quite intense. Wow. Yeah.
What an experience.
Yeah. And I don't know whether to talk about this one or not. Part of me is a bit like, maybe I shouldn't. But I also lived in a house that like was pretty haunted. Oh. Yeah. At uni.
With dinosaurs or
no, with a guy that we thought was
ghosts?
called George Willett.
They're always called George.
They're always called George Willett, yeah. But yeah.
And how did you get to that name? Was it like a story that he lived in the house?
We just Googled the house address.
Okay.
And his burial records was attached to the house, and he was buried in the little cemetery down the road. But he was quite nice. He used to put the kettle on for me every morning.
No.
Yeah. And my housemate had long blue hair and used to put his straighteners on.
He was a helpful ghost.
Yeah, it was quite cute.
So you believe in ghosts? That was my next question.
Yeah. Well, covered that
Strike.
one. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We should go do a paranormal stay over.
Oh, I just don't know if ghosts are for me.
Would it really mess with your...
Well, I just don't believe in ghosts.
Right.
As a defense mechanism, to be honest.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the age of my kids where they're like, is this real? And I'm like, no. Are mermaids real? Yes.
Yeah, factually accurate.
Like, obviously.
Yeah, and you can become one if you try hard enough.
Just don't swim too far in to see.
Yeah, exactly.
I just outwardly say I don't believe in ghosts just because I don't... there was this movie, I think it was called Now and Then. Okay. And these young girls would like, oh my God, this is so unlocked. It's just something in my brain. They would like go out on their bicycles and they went to a graveyard and they had like, what's it called, a Ouija board?
Yeah, that's not...
all that malarkey.
Yeah.
And that movie, Now and Then, I really liked it. I probably had it on tape.
Yeah.
So I had to keep watching the same thing.
Yeah.
It probably was not age appropriate whatsoever.
No, but...
did anyway, because that's what you did.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now from that, I'm like freaked out by Ouija boards.
So they're your gorillas?
Yes.
Because that's like, that's the film. Oh yeah, Ouija boards I don't think should exist.
When I want to be though that parent that if my kids ever like try to dabble, I would like start flicking the light switches to like scare them.
Would you be like, I'd rather you do it in the house?
Oh yeah, I'm everything in life will be in the house. I'm going to be the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that really cool line from Mean Girls as well then. You know the line where she's like, if you're going to drink, I'd prefer do it in the house.
We don't have any drugs, but if you need some or something like that,
yeah.
That's going to be my house.
Yeah.
It's funny because my husband's American and obviously they just don't drink until like way later.
Yeah.
I'm obviously like, if Charlie wants a beer when he's 16 and my husband's like,
yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, you just don't do that. I was like, mate, I was 13 down at the skate park. Like, that's just what our childhood was.
Like, there is an age when white lightning becomes part of your palette.
Oh, white lightning, that big, like, purple blue. It was like a bulbous
It was
bottle.
very bulbous. Bulbous is a weird word to use, but it's very accurate.
It's like and then Strongbow came out with one, but I feel like White Lightning was the drink though, and it was at Iceland, and they'd have it like as you walked in. I feel
50p for 2 litres. Yeah,
and then you
I've
just
got
have
a quid.
the
I can get
shits
4
the next
litres.
day.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what my insides look like.
And he'd be like, "Who could down a whole bottle of?" Yeah, never did that.
Guilty. Strawpedo in 2 litres is a talent.
Wow. Okay, so those are quite intense places. So now, obviously, you're in quite a nice. Lovely country home where you do the gardening and you very much do make gardening cool.
Do you know what? Like, it's so funny because there's something about gardening that's always sort of portrayed as really like, it's got to be really prim and proper. It's got to be really accurate. Like, there are more people sort of showing their failures and their experiments. Like even on Gardener's World now, like Monty will show something that's gone really wrong.
Okay.
But, there's like a real like elitism almost in it. Like you've got to be trained.
It's giving Delia Smith vibes, you know, that kind of like.
And it doesn't need to be because actually like there's so much joy and humour and silliness and creativity in it that it really is for anyone. Like you can buy a packet of seeds and have a little play.
Well, in saying that, my husband tried to do some potatoes.
Yeah, see, potatoes can be tricky.
We have bought a house that have loads of raised beds.
Yeah.
So I think the person before the person we bought off was really into his gardening.
Yeah,
I mean, it was so obvious. We're having to remove some because we just got so many.
Yeah.
And so Kai was like, I'm going to do some potatoes.
How did it go?
Oh, really badly. And he thought he had one really good one. And then someone said it was like, that was the potato that will always grow, but you're not supposed to eat it.
The seed potato.
Yeah.
So you have to keep on burying potatoes. So even when they grow, you keep burying them.
Oh, they wouldn't have done that.
So like you start a potato off. Say this is your pot.
Yeah. Oh yes, you borrow you burrow over the top of it.
Yeah, you have to keep on going. So you'd start it there. Then when it sprouts, you then put more mud on top of the actual plant. Okay, fine. It just had a bad crop.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. It was the seed.
Oh yeah, it's always the seed.
Yeah, it's never his fault.
But then they're complicated because you get earlies, second earlies.
Yeah, I think we just did the wrong season. But then he said he went to the garden centre and it was in the Plant Now section.
It was either the seed or the season. It wasn't him. Yeah, it can't have been him.
And I feel really sad for him because he's never done it before.
Yeah.
And he really wants to get into it. We do have garlic and onions currently in. I did buy him like it wasn't for dummies, but it was like a gardening for dummies thing, encyclopedia, like dumbed down.
Yeah.
Because he's like, the problem is there's so much information.
There is a lot.
And everyone's got an opinion. But gardening's quite like, really gets the comments going.
I know, but that's why I think it's kind of like, it was weirdly the same when we had the plant shop. Like when you find something that you like and you can do, then you kind of rinse, repeat it. So like, if anyone's trying to sow their first seeds, like do something really easy, like a cosmos. And like, it's so satisfying.
What's a cosmos?
Oh my God, they're so cute. You get like hundreds and hundreds of flowers, like, and it will flower from maybe like June all the way through to October.
Wow.
And it's like once you get that sort of bug, like once you planted it and it grows, you sort of really get stuck into it. But I want it to be like fun and silly. Like it doesn't have to be like really
so serious.
Like you're literally covering
yourself in mud. It's very like upper middle class gardening, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think that's why you're doing so well. It's because you've made it feel approachable.
Yeah, and like and I've like ruined so many things. Do you know what I mean? Like I've done so many things so wrong.
Yeah, but it's good that you show that. Like the jam, you guys messed up your jam, and you was like, "This is really tart."
The jam was rancid.
It was so bad. But your first video was like you were so excited about making the jam.
Yeah,
and then part 2 was testing the
testing
jam.
Jam's not good. I think weirdly like when it really started to take off was I was entering the village show.
Oh. As one does.
As one does. I've never entered a village show before because I've never lived in like a village that had a village show. And me and Anthony were like, right, we'll get some stuff ready and I'm going to enter the Dahlia competition. That's like that is like the premium category because it's like big bloomage.
Ooh.
Like dahlias can be like this big.
Oh, wow.
A dinner plate dahlia is massive.
Oh, wow.
And there's loads of different varieties.
You keep saying this word dahlia.
Yeah.
Is that a vegetable?
It's like a big flower.
Oh, flower.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like I think they were all the rage in the 80s and they died off and now they've come back.
I'm such a basic bitch. I just know hydrangeas and
I'm trying to see
peonies.
if you've got one on your top. No, do you know what? I'll send you a picture.
Okay, great.
They're massive. And
I want a nice emoji next to it, please.
Oh, yeah. Obvious. Little camera emoji.
Yeah.
And I entered the Dahlia show and I think I was sort of showing like the really raw and honest and obviously over dramatic like anxiety about entering the show. And it just sort of, people were a bit like, I kind of recognized that. And I sort of followed it through the whole way. And I got, I didn't win dinner plate Dahlia. I won one category of Dahlia thing. And everyone was like, do you know what? I'm going to enter the village show. I don't know why I haven't. And it's like,
It gives people the confidence to do something. It's not even so much that competition itself. It's doing something difficult.
Exactly. And like, and do you know what? Like, I couldn't figure out which ones to pick or which ones to put in the show. And I got disqualified from a category because it was so ugly, one of my dahlias. They were like, this is not right.
What a scandal.
It was quite intense. I turned out Penny, who was running the show at the time, was like, this isn't a dinner plate dahlia. And I was like, yeah, it is. It's cafe au lait. And she was like, well, it's stunted then. And I was like, and she was like, do you still want to enter it? And I was like, yeah. And we brought our little cooking apples off our tree and they were like, we've lost your entry form for the cooking apples. You know, we're like, that was 25p.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
I entered this.
Yeah. And they were like, and then they sort of did this where they sort of revealed the rest of the table of cooking apples and they were like, do you still want to enter? Because yours don't know that.
Were they like big cooking apples?
I mean, ours were grotesque, but like, you know, yeah, I still want to enter. I did pay 25p.
I'm about to take my apple tree down.
They are beasts, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it's actually not grown that much. I think our guy got really excited about his trees because we have like a pear tree, a cherry tree, a pear tree, and then the apple tree. But then none of them are sprouting. And none of them are growing as big as probably they should. I think he just got them too close together.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to put a swing set.
Well, if you chop them loads, then they take a whole year to fruit again. Apparently.
Yeah. Our last year, we only got one crumble out of it.
Oh, really?
You know, what's the point?
If it's only one crumble from the garden.
Yeah. We do have lovely plums.
Oh, I love a plum.
Oh, we have the green gauge plums.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Did you know they existed? Because I had no idea.
Not before I got this tree.
Neither did I.
So I didn't know. Oh my God, if they're listening, I do love you guys. My next door neighbour was like, do you mind if our little boy just comes and grabs some because we love making the jam?
Like,
so
no.
I'm like, no. I said, yes, take loads.
Yeah.
We will not use these. I'm not a jam maker.
Yeah.
Take everything. So he took loads and I was going, get that one, get that one. I was like really encouraging him to take like this whole bucket. And then I tasted one.
Oh my God, insane.
And I was like, oh, I should never have given him so many. They're so good.
They're so good. I've never seen one before in my life. Like, me and Anthony were in the garden. It was the second year that we lived in this house. And I was like, what's that?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't there before. A year before, there was no green gauges. It was just a tree. And you know what I mean? Like, what? Someone's been sticking some weird green plums to our tree.
Yeah.
That was really weird. Why would a neighbour do that?
Yeah.
And then I remember
What's going on with this village?
What? This village is weird. The village show is taken off. And I remember plucking one off and putting it online being like, what is this? And everyone was like, it's a green gauge. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Just bite it.
Yeah, but I put some in a crumble. So I put it in a crumble.
I've had some in a crumble too.
On Sunday.
This Sunday gone.
This Sunday gone.
But the green gauges aren't out.
They're frozen. I put them in the freezer.
Oh, you froze them.
Yeah, they do go brown, so they become a brown gauge in the freezer. So they don't look as great.
But in the crumble, were they just as good? Oh.
So good.
Shit, okay, I'm gonna.
This is like next year.
Because we also have normal plums, the red bottoms, the sort of purpley bottoms.
Excuse me.
Ours are very bottom shaped.
Oh yeah, nice.
Really bottom
shaped. That's what you want to bite into.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I literally, it's so nice with the kids. When we moved out to this house, I was like, oh my God, this is so picturesque.
Yeah.
Oh, should we have a snack? Oh, let's just walk to the garden and get a plum.
Do you know what you should grow then? If you like that idea of kind of wandering around the garden and like eating a little bit, sugar snap peas.
Oh, okay.
They're really, really easy to grow, and you can eat the whole thing. So like you don't even have to wait until the peas grow. You can eat a leaf and it tastes even sweeter than a sugar snap. It's so good.
Oh, wow.
And you could, so you just snack as you go. Like literally, when I'm out in the garden, I'll hoover up a few little leaves and a few little peas, and then just
Start eating.
tuck in, and just hope that.
I'm like Anthony. I really like rhubarb.
Oh yeah, Ant's a big rhubarb fan.
Because I saw you moved one of your rhubarb.
Well, who puts a rhubarb in a raised bed?
Yeah, in a planter. They're meant to be off because they can get a bit out of hand, can't
they? Very
Because
out of
their
hand, Anthony.
leaves are massive.
They get huge.
And your raised bed was quite
It wasn't
petite.
huge. Yeah. I did say to Anthony, I was like, well, I don't know if we should put that in a raised bed. But you know when you're a bit like, oh, I've said a few things today. So,
don't want to upset his rhubarb.
That's going in.
I love rhubarb.
So good.
Again, a crumble.
Dug them all up. But I didn't realise, like, they're a weird plant, like, because they sort of go to bed, like, in the winter, and then they sort of come back out, like, like, I'm still here. And digging them up, they've got these huge tap-like roots.
Yeah, and you were like, oh, it's like a carrot.
I thought the whole thing was a big lie, and the ant had actually buried a whole bunch of carrots in there and was just trying to gaslight me about rhubarb.
Oh my God.
Classic Anthony. But yeah, rhubarb's quite fun. But apparently you're not supposed to eat that in the first year. You have to let it grow the first year and then eat the next year.
To be fair, I feel like my mum has rhubarb, but she like inherited it with the house. It's probably been there since like the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love rhubarb crumble. Yeah. It's like my go-to with custard.
I did a stupid song about like I don't like rhubarb.
Oh, I missed that one.
It was very early on, and it was from below.
Oh,
so it was basically all chin.
Before you went up.
Before I went up, it was a video of chin, and I don't know why, but I was like, there's rhubarb over there. And then sung I don't like rhubarb, but I'm going to sing anyway. And that one, I don't actually mind rhubarb. You know, it just sort of catches you in a moment.
Yeah, but you're like, this is catchy.
Yeah, now I'm sort of feel like I'm stuck to it.
Gosh, I mean, you have just had so many lives.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Like, it's amazing. Do you think that's really, like, put you into a good spot going into social media and understanding that, like, everyone is so different in this world?
I think like I think it's put me in a good spot in a few ways, because I think I don't want to sort of make it sound cheesy, but we do stop ourselves from doing a lot of stuff or from trying a lot of things or being like, I can do that. Like, why can't I do that? Like, I could give it a go. You don't have to put everything online. Like, you could just try it anyway. And I think like you'll be surprised at how much people can break out of their lane or try something new and get so much joy from it, even if it completely cocks up. Yeah. And it's a total fail. And I think sometimes we just sort of put a bit of a limit on ourselves, or you find a really good excuse, there's not enough time, or I haven't got all the best gear, or
I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, or I haven't got the skill. But it's like, well, you've not tried it, so you don't know if you've got the skill. So I'm bad. Like I'll be like, I could be a musician. Or do you know what? I'm gonna buy a kiln, and we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
And fail loads, but I think it's kind of important just to try stuff and to not sort of limit yourself and to be like, maybe I should just give it a go.
See, I need more of that.
Yeah.
I feel quite limited.
You do end up with a cupboard full of absolute stuff.
Yeah.
Like, look, you think you buy knitting needles, it turns out you've actually got crochet, and you're like, well, it wasn't my intention.
Yeah, I knit.
I want to learn how to knit really bad.
I knit. But actually, people say you should crochet because it's faster. But I learned how to knit from my mum randomly. She's not a knitter. Well, my grandma used to knit squares, and then they'd put them together and then give them for homeless people.
This is what's blowing my mind. So do you knit a square or do you crochet a square?
You can do either. You
can do either?
Yeah.
What does Tom Daly do?
He does both. I actually have his book.
Oh, really?
He's with my management, yeah.
He's
He also has a knitting show.
Yeah, he's good at knitting, isn't he?
He's good at knitting. And he'd go to like the Olympics and sit and knit.
Yeah, he's good at knitting. He's good at diving.
And he's good looking.
No.
She also agrees that Tom Daly is good looking.
But
like,
also not sure about it. Like, not sure I'm happy with you feeling that way. Yeah, I would love to see, you know, like in The Matrix when they sort of film everything in super slow mo. Mm-hmm. I would love to see Tom Daly diving and knitting at the same time, like in super slow mo and spinning around.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. We'll help.
Yeah, we'll facilitate the pool.
Yeah.
We'll find a leisure centre somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice.
if you're happy to talk about it.
Yeah.
You don't drink anymore.
No more white lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of white lightning, no more white lightning because
Yeah.
perhaps too much white lightning.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a funny one. Like, I feel like I had like a really like great relationship with alcohol. And then, you know, and it just sort of like any relationship can go a bit sour.
Mm-hmm.
It just sort of started to teeter off into the kind of more negative, more like, wait a minute kind of side. And I do think like certain careers and certain paths are also like enablers of that as well.
100%.
Like I was working in media, I was working mainly in sales at the time. You're entertaining all the time.
Going out for drinks.
You're supposed to be the life and soul of everything. And you become this character that people expect you to be, like the big person.
Yeah.
And I was, and I really enjoyed it. But like it got to the point where I started to feel abnormal if I wasn't like drunk.
That's a big character to keep up with.
Oh, it's too much.
Yeah.
And like also like it just is. I got to the point where it was mad unhealthy. It's like my face was like 4 times the size. I looked like I was wearing some sort of like weird camera on my head, but just normally.
Oh.
Because I think I had like mega water retention in my face.
Yeah.
Because my body was like,
wow,
we must keep water in. So I fell into like a really weird space with alcohol, and kind of recognized it. I think people around me really knew as well, but it was sort of this. I was kind of almost masking it, super functioning. I had a shop. I did all this sort of stuff, like so that it didn't. On the surface, it didn't look like anything. It was really, really like in a scary place. And then I think my partner and we had a housemate at the time were just like, look, what is going on? This is something.
What they said to you.
Yeah, like I'd had a really weird experience. I think I was absolutely wrecked, and there was a really thin cat on the street, and I went to Sainsbury's and bought it a can of tuna.
That's all right.
Yeah, but imagine like just this person who's like had a couple of bottles of wine like 4 PM buying cans of tuna for cats. It's not okay. It is funny, but it's also not. And I remember the person coming out and having a go at me for feeding the cat tuna, and my housemate's like, why are you so upset? And I think that was sort of like the weird bit. It was like your like
emotions were over like
like you're in a bit of a strange place. So like I was like, right, I am in a bad place, and went and sought some help. And it's funny, like a lot of the help that's out there is geared towards like people understanding that alcohol is the problem. So most people turn to alcohol because like something awful's happened, like a bereavement or like a big kind of stressful moment. And alcohol is like a way that kind of takes out that like thought. Yeah. Right. It kind of helps you break away from it. And a lot of the openly available free help from the councils are about getting you to realize that it's not that, it's alcohol that's a problem. But because I clocked that already, they were just a bit like, yeah, you just need to stop drinking, but you're on your own. Yeah. And so I was just like, right, I just
cold turkey.
Yeah, and just went for it. And it was really hard.
Did it make you poorly?
It didn't make me poorly. Like psychologically, I was a bit like, I feel weird. Like
in the habit of like, oh, well, I'd normally have a drink here.
Yeah. So like kind of having to find new things to fall back on. So like it didn't make me like ill, but like psychologically it was strange. And like I remember like that sort of first kind of 3 months where it was like maybe even 6 months where you'd go to a pub with your mates and it would be like a well done, like kind of you know, you had to make a conscious choice not to have
the lemonade.
Yeah, exactly. And like you'd be like, oh, I managed to do it. And then weirdly after 6 months, it was like you go to a restaurant and you know the things that were on the menu you just don't like. You know, I don't want that. Yeah. It just suddenly switched, and I wasn't even conscious of it, and it just suddenly was like, oh, actually, like weirdly, now that just isn't something that I like or something that I have. It just sort of became completely normal. Yeah. And so it was weird. I'm so grateful that I went through that journey and kind of figured it out and got out of it. And I still have, like, I think there was a weird fearness in my friends about, like, am I judging them?
Drinking around you.
Exactly. Or also is Rob still going to be fun? And I'm so fun.
It's so fun.
So, like, it was fine. But, like, every now and then, like, something surfaces, like a video or something, not online, thank God, where
You've done something.
I am at that party. And there's an amazing one that pops up every now and then. There's one where like I'm just pretending to give birth on an ironing board, And you know when everyone else is just having like a really lovely party, and in the background is me shouting that I'm pregnant and like pretending to give birth on an ironing board.
Oh,
and because my contractions are so intense,
of course,
the ironing board just collapses. And so like it's a really amazing video, and it's like a piece of modern art. But, you know,
of
like,
course,
I see the
Take
fun,
one.
but at the same time, that person was mad. And I think the ironing board collapsed because my
Do
head
you
was
look
so
at
big.
that and see yourself?
I look at that and see myself and recognize myself, but I look at it and also I'm like, thank God
Oh,
that
God.
something evolved slightly. There's another amazing one where I like, you know, those chimeneas,
Can't say I do.
like or some people call it a chimera. It's like you put wood in it and set fire to it, and it's like a little outside stove kind
Okay,
of
so
thing.
yeah.
Like I spat on one of those and sort of made it explode. And again, it's another fantastic video. But it's not
Something you want to carry on in your life.
It's not something I need to do tomorrow morning.
No.
Like, I'll leave it a bit.
Do you think it affected your relationship with Anthony? Like, how did that change being sober from being giving birth?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? I guess for Anthony, like for him, he might have felt like he was being lied to quite a lot because I was keeping this sort of secret. And so for him, it must have been more stressful than he sort of let on, because he would have seen it and known it. But I think now it's kind of made that bit where it's like we're just completely open and honest with each other about everything. And actually, like that classic phrase of like a problem shared is a problem halved or whatever. Like actually, we did figure out together, and having the chat was really the thing that unlocked it. So coming out of it for us, it's made us closer together, more honest, and now I drive everywhere and Ant can have a drink, so he's really happy.
I was going to be my next question. So he still drinks?
He still drinks, yeah.
Little glass of wine here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he cuts down loads now because we'd normally...
Not drinking in the house and stuff.
Yeah, he'd still have like Friday night, he'd be like, I'll have a couple of glasses of wine or whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously if we were doing it together, you end up having a bottle, then you're like, should we have another bottle?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's handy for him because I drive most places, so he's like, I will have a Chardonnay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see if I smash the mic again. This time I'm going to go up and over.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Because I don't know why I went under, because there's clearly no space under here.
No space under here.
So,
and these mugs
like,
are hefty.
Yeah, like that makes sense. Doing that was... you should have pointed that out at the time. Just been like,
I'll
what
put
you're
it in
doing.
my pre-production call.
Yeah. Always take glass over mic.
Speaking of Anthony again, bringing it back, because he's so prominent, obviously, in your life. You guys are such an amazing team. It is funny, your dynamic, because like we sort of touched on earlier, is that you're the chaotic one and he's sort of like the calming one.
Yeah.
He's almost fatherly figure-y.
He's a bit protective and a bit parameters-y.
Yeah. But that's nice.
Yeah.
If you've had quite a chaotic life and drinking and living in different houses and stuff, like you said, having like a steady must be so nice now.
It is, but like you'll be surprised. It's like it gives the impression that like sort of Ant provides the barrier or like the safety layer. But he is also like he can push it quite far, or like push me to do it at least. He's very silly and very like and very joyous person, but usually his role in the videos is a bit more of a should we just put the knife down? Yes. But he recognizes we have this weird thing where like and maybe this will sound really pretentious or really gross, but like if he can spot that I'm sort of feeling a bit frustrated, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see if you ever get this as a creative person. Like if I haven't had a chance to be creative or try something or do something or get that kind of expression thing out, like I get quite frustrated. And like I will be a bit shorter and he'll be like, you've become artist Bobby. Oh. So this is like my alter ego, like my diva. Like
your Sasha Fierce.
My Sasha Fierce. And he's like, I think artist Bobby might be here. Maybe you need to go and draw a picture. And he'll be like, this is your remedy, like go and do that. Or like go and look at some pet fish or something. I don't know. Just go and do something that's like colourful because you're being moody. And you're like, oh, okay.
That's quite funny.
So he's good at kind of figuring that out, like as a partner, and he recognises that and it's like, right, you need to go and do something silly or just go and get something out of the way.
Do you find creating your content a good like artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although like I do find it hard sometimes because it's like what I really want to do sometimes I know what no one will like.
Oh.
So you know when you're like yesterday I put out in my head I was like loads of gardeners are doing seeds to sow right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a seed to sow in February, like the musical.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And
like I'm not gonna lie, I reckon I've probably spent about like 20 odd hours like writing a song and producing it and recording it, and then the video is not that great, so you're sort of sticking the two together and you're like I know this is not going to kick off. And some people will like it, but most people are going to be a bit like nope.
I know that someone saw this TikTok, and they're like when a TikTok flops and it's only got like 10,000 views and you normally get 100, that's like it's just special for them, you know?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
because like
it's exclusive content.
It's for the ones in the know. Because like there were some really cute people being like, oh, can I request a calendula seed next?
Oh, and you're like, oh,
and I'm like, wow, it did take me 20 hours and like 4 people liked it. So yeah, you can request it, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And how's your dog?
He's all right now.
Because he had diarrhea.
Oh, he had such diarrhea.
That was so funny. Like not to laugh at the dog diarrhea.
No,
but again, it was going out to get the logs.
Yeah.
For him to be nice and toasty and comfortable.
Oh my God.
Bad for the
Yeah,
carpets.
to be fair, he bloody loves the fire. Very bad for the carpets. Yeah, he's all right now. Like my dog, he's a little piggy dog.
French.
He's like a Frenchie cross with a pug, apparently.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie. He was 500 quid down the road from when we got him. And at the time we were pissed, so... Like I was boarding a plane and Ant sent me...
That's a peculiar looking one. I'll have that.
How much is it? Is it on sale? I was boarding a plane back from a work trip in San Francisco and Ant sent me... By the way, I've just realised I totally did not answer any question. I'm just chatting rubbish again.
No, it's fine.
Okay, good. Ant and I hadn't really talked much about getting a dog, but he'd sent me a picture of a dog bed and a dog bowl and was like, this will be full by the time you get home.
No.
See, people think Ant's the stable one. That is unhinged.
That's quite unhinged.
Yeah. Oh, I've just had a baby. Like that, coming back from a work trip and then there's a new member of the family. It's quite intense, right? So I was like, okay. And then I got back. I'd been flying with a few friends and we'd had a couple of drinks. And then I was like, where is the dog? And he was like, oh, it all fell through. Oh. So we went to our local pub and then had some more drinks. And then I was like, there's this dog down the road for £500.
Where did you find it? On like Gumtree or something?
It was on like Pets for Homes, like the number 4.
Oh, yeah.
And we went and we were supposed to pick up our dog's sister was what we were supposed to be going to get. And then I was like, what is that one? And it was like the lady
What is it?
Yeah, what is wrong with it? It looks great. And it was facing a wall like this. And it was like half the size of everything else in the room. And I was like, can I
have that weird
look
one?
at that one?
Yeah.
And she's like, you do not want that one. It is a runt. And I was like, I'm really attracted to the runt. And then it sat on my shoe.
Naturally.
And like, honestly, he was so small. He could sit on this part of my shoe. He was tiny. So we were like, is that one £500 as well? And she was like, she was obviously going to sell it for less. And she was like, yes.
Yeah.
Because she was a great sales lady. She cottoned on that I was already in. And so we bought him and like not us being super naive, we're just like with a little lead, like hooked him up and tried to walk him home. And of course this dog was like, no.
Yeah.
And that's how we got our dog Yoke. Like he just sort of arrived in our family from that moment. But he has remained runt mentality, very shy. You can't look at his feet.
Oh.
So if you look at his feet, he will leave the room. You know the claws there? Is it the
little random gross ones.
So they keep on breaking to the point where and he's so scared about his feet, and we'd have to put him under to get his nails cut. It was like the most expensive nail cut ever. That the vets were like, look, it's just better if we just amputate his thumbs. So
sorry.
So they amputated his thumbs.
What?
So now he's like this. So like he loves a dentist stick, but he's like oh, because it like escapes him and he can't grab it. So he's like this. So we've got a thumbless dog. But yeah, he's an absolute dream. But yeah, he's just shy and scared of everything.
And apparently had diarrhea the other day.
Had such bad diarrhea. So
Has he eaten something?
Apparently. In January, because there's lots of stagnant water everywhere. Like dogs drink stagnant water and then like to poo themselves loads.
Yeah.
But Yoke's white, so when he poos himself, it's quite intense.
And you got great content out of it. You got a whole diarrhea song.
You know when you're a little bit like, is this exploitation? Like, is this bad? Like, my dog's like, bum has become like a content piece, but he's fine now.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he did have to have antibiotics, but he's all right.
As long as you finish the course.
Yeah,
Good patient.
Do you know what? Yeah, it is, isn't it? But yeah, he's a bit of a diva. Can't look at his feet. You can't. He doesn't want to be near your feet. He just has very strict rules that he builds.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, he wouldn't want to meet my new puppy.
Madness.
Nutter.
How old is your puppy?
She's 4 months.
Oh yeah, fun though.
Golden retriever.
Yeah.
Lunatic.
What? How big will she get? Because she'll get like a
big.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not as big, because actually I'm in a WhatsApp group with all the litter.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, cute. Because we're all families that have the dog. And one of them, after like the 12-week one, they were like, oh my God, Angus is like 15 pounds or something. And I was like, 15 kilos or something. And I was like, oh my God, that's like 4 kilos bigger than our Dory.
Really? Yeah.
Because I wanted a girl because they are slightly smaller.
Okay, yeah.
I also didn't want like the Willy.
Yeah. The willy can be quite quite present.
Because when their stomach's bare and they're just lying there,
yeah,
I'm like, oof.
I did a presentation once and it was a day in the life of me, and this was at Twitter, and I did it in tandem, so it was like the day in the life of my dog and me, and split the slides. And they were like, can you censor the pictures of your dog, please? And you're like, oh, what? Because I forgot to dress him that day. Like, that is just part of his body. So I had to like blur out his willy.
Yeah, because sometimes they get a little lipstick.
Yeah, the lipstick.
Ugh.
That is intense. And also it's like, maybe this is too much, but it's quite often like my mum will come round and I'll be like, Nanny's here. And he's like, love Nanny. Nanny is very good for me.
Speaking of your parents, they've been in your content a few times.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. I actually commented on Jeep. I was like, more dad.
Yeah, my
got
dad.
loads of likes.
Yeah, it is funny. Like, because I obviously haven't lived near them for like donkey's years, but now I've moved back towards home.
Yeah.
So like they
must be so happy.
They live down the road, and they're about 25 minutes away, and they're selling their house, and they've bought a house 6 minutes away. You know, you're like, oh, hello. So maybe they'll be in it a lot more. But
I love that.
But I think going back to that thing about like just trying stuff and doing things, like they're both like that. They'll be like, do you know what, we're gonna go and do the Northern Lights. We've always wanted to, and like they just go and do that sort of stuff. And like so when I was like, Dad, do you want to grow some mushrooms? He's like, strap it on, and he's like straight in. You know what I mean? Like, okay, but I guess that's maybe where I get it from. This just like just got to dive in and just do it.
Yeah, the openness.
Yeah, but my mum was fun with the coffee machine.
Yeah, she was very good.
Yeah,
she's a good sport.
Yeah.
I have a lot of parents that listen to my content, watch it, listen.
Yeah.
I have a friend who she calls him her rainbow boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'd love to know if you have any advice, because for some parents it can be quite
tricky.
Jarring for them if
yeah.
perhaps that's not what they're used to in their boy or girls.
Yeah.
On how they can nurture their children who perhaps have picked a rainbow path.
Yeah, I guess you've got a choice, right? Like, it's one of those things where there's maybe an inevitable journey, and are you putting like blockers in front of it for yourself, or is that blocker going to benefit your kid?
Yeah,
like, I think you've got to think of it a bit like that. Like, I'm sure it all comes from a place of love and protection, but actually, it's probably not protecting anyone. And if your kid wants to do art or rather than science or maths or whatever it is, like I had friends at school that like their parents chose their GCSEs or whatever and made them do things that they thought
like
was
the academic.
Yeah, and do you know what? Like, parents' advice is always really valid, but I guess it's that it's not. There's a lot of scary things in the world, but it's very, very different, and a lot of younger generations, even at work and through the stuff that I get sort of comments on, I'm hoping that future is really open and really liberal and really fun and accepting, and maybe doesn't have such rigid rules that even our like generation growing up kind of has. So I don't know. I think it's just that thing of like, rather than feeling weird about it, like kind of question yourself, like, are you interfering in the right way, or actually should you be nurturing it? Because they might be experiencing something that's completely different and alien to you, but it's their experience.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
natural for them.
That's all they've ever known. So you just don't want to do stuff that might make them feel as though what they are experiencing and what is true to themselves isn't quite right, or is something to be feared or something to be scared of. Like when I was younger, like I was always I always got on really well with people and was never really bullied, but there would always be comments that got thrown up about like being gay. And you would be like, how do they know? And it was like, it was a bit scary, but at the same time, I was in a really good place. Like I had a really good group of friends. Like I was always quite silly and funny. So kind of got on with people. Like I would be on the rugby team somehow, like, and like they would put me in the football team just because I was friends with them. So I was kind of accepted.
As long as you were in like the fly half and you were running along the side rather than.
I don't know what that is. I was just in it.
Oh, the fly half runs down the side with the ball. That's normally the attractive one.
Oh, that was definitely me.
Yeah.
No, I would always be the one that was like hanging at the back. I didn't want it. But then you can only throw the ball backwards, so pass it to you. And you'd be like, I don't want
as
this.
long as you weren't in the middle when they were like
in the scrummage.
Scrum, yeah.
Maybe
nowadays.
So yeah, I guess it's like I was quite lucky in that space. So I just think it's about like I would just encourage your kids to do whatever they feel is right as long as it's safe.
Yeah.
And let them try stuff. It goes back to that kind of experimenting and kind of being who you are and not being afraid to do things. Like if they want to go and do something that is seen as queer or as feminine, that's okay. Like my parents let me do gymnastics and they were like, just go and do it. Like, why not? And it was like the best thing ever. There was no other boys there, hanging out with loads of cool girls, like jumping over huge boxes. Yeah. It was actually pretty mask, not gonna lie. Like hanging off of huge bars and having to lift myself up. Like it was really fun. And I did, and my dad was like, do you want to try football? And I was like, yeah.
Sure. And
I put on football boots and fell over and I was like, no. But you know, you're like, it was that kind of just try it and like see what happens. So I think I was lucky.
Yeah.
But I can imagine it's scary. I don't know what that would feel like for a parent if you sort of saw something that you were a little bit like, oh, this is freaking me out. But I guess you just got to question yourself and be like, am I freaking out?
Yeah, am I the issue or is it my child?
Yeah, and if the kid's freaking out, then yeah, intervene. But actually, they might be having the best time of their lives.
Yeah, I think it's so interesting because for someone like me, it would never even cross my mind that it would be an issue.
Yeah.
But sadly, it still is for some people. I don't think it's got better with time. I
think it's got better with time. I think it also like the portrayal of like queer people in like pop culture is completely different now. Like, you know, when I was growing up, they were either super, super sexualized or like hyper camp and really, really silly. And both of those things are great. But like there's a whole spectrum of people in the gay, straight, wherever you are world. And maybe like that representation is coming through a bit more now in like just general pop culture, in books, in music, in film.
People were surprised when George Michael came out that he was gay.
Exactly.
It's like, come on.
Yeah, that quiff. So yeah, it's like I think that's helping a bit. So, you know, I think maybe before it was like, I don't know a gay person, so I don't know how to relate to this. Yeah. Whereas now the portrayal of it on TV is literally way more mainstream. Yeah. With like, I mean, the hyper cuteness of things like Heartstoppers versus maybe not the quite so cute Heated Rivalry.
I was just about to say, did you watch it?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Did you watch it with Kyle?
No.
I watched it with Anthony and it was like, you know, when you're a bit like, is this something I should be watching by myself? Yeah. So intense.
Yeah, it was.
In the best possible way.
Yeah, it was like one of the first scenes was on the knees with the sounds.
Oh my God, I know. You know, you're like, okay, well.
You're like, it can't be that. It can't be that much. Because like people we're not there yet in society. And they were like, yes, we are.
Yeah, it was funny. We were like, you're like, oh, I wonder how they're going to like enter this romance. And it was like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the way we all did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, the ring's back alive. Yeah.
Oh, well, on that note of Heated Rivalry, we've done like the bulk. Now we're going to do our Don't Touch It.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go first or shall I go first?
You go first.
It's funny. It always is like a theme because it does tend to always like be a man that's annoyed.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. So mine yet again is men.
Yes.
Actually, women are culprits too.
Oh, what is
mainly
it?
Men.
Outside.
Okay. You know when you let someone go, you're in the high street and they don't want to walk all the way up to zebra crossing. I understand sometimes I'm lazy too. So they just want to like cut across the road, jaywalking.
Yeah.
And you go,
Are you driving?
I'm driving.
Okay, yeah.
And you give the
Did this happen on the way here?
No, but it happened last week. And I
Okay.
was like, this is a don't touch it. You give the hand command of please.
Yeah.
I love that power.
Yeah. Your
Please go.
Majesty.
Yes.
Do you ever say Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
I always go, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they dawdle.
Or drop something.
But at least if you drop something, be like, like, sorry.
Yeah.
It's when they dawdle and then there's no like, thank you. I've taken the time out of my driving for your illegal
illegal
move here. At least do the like, I do the like little jog.
Yeah, exactly.
The little bounce.
The speedy bouncy step, like a dad would do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
And a little like, or if you even want to be like a little bit more nonchalant and cool, you could be like,
thanks.
But acknowledge it.
Acknowledge.
Yeah.
It really, really annoys me, and it does tend to be men.
It does tend to be men. I think as well, it should be illegal to be by a zebra crossing and look at Google Maps. You can't do that.
Oh,
when
yes,
you're like,
yes,
I'll just
yes.
check here to see whether I should be going over there. Like,
And then I've stopped my car because obviously I follow the law.
yeah, because I'm not
Before
an
you're in a
illegal
zebra crossing.
driver.
Yeah. Unlike these illegal walkers.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there waiting and you're going,
Yeah.
and then they're just like, oh no.
And then they walk the other way. They don't even cross. And you're like, I'm going to have to drive on the pavement now.
We need
to get you.
we need to get some more manners.
Yeah.
So that's my don't touch it.
Is it jaywalking in America is a big thing though, right? Is it everywhere?
I think in the States it is illegal.
Yeah.
Like
You
official
can get
illegal.
told off.
You can get like a fine.
Yeah.
They love a fine.
Yeah.
We all do it in England.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all do it.
Yeah. We all annoy everyone with
But
it.
the thing is, in America, the infrastructures of roads are like really intense. They're more like dual carriageways
Yeah, true.
everywhere.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
like,
Yeah, okay, fair.
not many people are jaywalking. Not many people are walking. Some
No.
places don't even have pavements.
No.
Where I lived first when I moved to America, there was no pavements. My mum was like, "Oh, let's just pop over and get a Diet Coke from that shop."
What you have to.
And I was like, "Mum, there's no way of crossing. We're going to
How do
have
we
to get
get
in the
there?"
car." And she was literally like, because my mum like refuses to. She hates driving. She'll drive her car
Yeah.
like once or twice a week.
Prefers to go by foot.
Yeah, walk. Yeah, and so not being able to literally get to a shop you could see was wild to her because we were on a dual carriageway.
Yeah. Do you know what? That is actually really true. Like, I was in LA for a work thing, and people do stare at you, but then the zebra crossing things there don't
They
make
don't
sense.
stop.
They don't stop. So
No.
you're allowed to just keep turning left and drive it all right and
No,
drive over
yeah,
you.
you can keep going on a right.
Yeah.
So like you're walking across the zebra crossing, and then a car is like 3 inches away from you
Yeah.
because it's their right of way as well.
The car's like kissing your legs,
Yes.
and you're like, can you not kill me now?
Because in England, I would just walk across the zebra crossing. I just know that the car is going to stop. In America,
Yeah. No.
anything goes.
Yeah,
I lived
yeah.
in Massachusetts as well, and their nickname is massholes because they're arseholes. So they're massholes because their driving is so bad.
Massively
Not
bad.
even bad, it's aggressive.
Yeah.
Like if you put your indicator on, it's a sign of weakness.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
don't want to show that?
Yeah. So you just pull, you just switch lane.
Yeah, and just kiss people with your car.
Yeah, exactly. Right, what's yours?
Mine, I'm now feeling nervous because I should have done some research.
It's okay.
To see if you do this.
Oh.
Like mine.
I did one about vaping the other week and
Yeah, tricky. Mine's a relatively new one. So it's
Oh.
not been something that has always bugged me, but mainly because the functionality is quite new.
mm-hmm.
You know, on Instagram, you can now like repost.
Repost, yeah.
It's people reposting themselves, but reposting themselves like straight away. Like I would get it. Say if it was like, oh, do you remember this from last year?
But what does that mean to repost yourself? Because it's to push stuff to your following.
You've already done it. Like you've just posted it, and then you want to do it again. like look at us. I don't know. It's just a bit. Is that a bit mad? Yeah. Oh my god! It's the emoji. They should change that. Like reposting to just because like that. It's like I don't get it, and I don't get. So there's a few ways I don't get it, and I'm really struggling with it. I don't know if you can see. Like you've just posted it, give it a chance to get out there.
Yeah.
Then you've reposted it again, but where does that go?
Yeah, where does it go?
Because surely it's still the same.
I think it's null and void.
I think it's null and void. And then some people repost it and then add like a little bit in it. Like so it might be like they'll repost it, be like, have you ever tried this orange juice?
Oh.
Like to kind of give it a purpose. But then why don't you just put that in the caption?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. And is it a good move or a bad move?
I think it's null and void.
You
I
just
think it's pointless.
just pointless.
But sometimes, people are just, they're trying.
I get it.
Any little hope. But let me tell you though,
Yeah.
I am my first like.
Oh, that's nice. I quite like that. Do
I will
you do a repost?
Into my stories?
No, like on.
No, I don't repost.
No.
And I have to be really careful because sometimes I repost like some quite very political things, and you can see. I didn't realize you can see your reposts, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm coming across too scandalous.
I've done it before. I've looked at the reposting and I'm like, oh, I've not done that.
Yeah.
And
was that in my sleep?
Yeah, like why is there a heated rubbery stuff on here? Like I don't remember watching that video.
I've not even seen the TV series.
Yeah, why is this one in slow-mo? That's so weird. So yeah, that's my like. I think I took it quite literally because I literally wouldn't touch that button.
No,
as in, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch
so
that.
That's my don't touch it.
Yeah,
is,
don't touch that repost button.
You may do it on someone else's.
I do it on someone else's.
Please do it on mine.
Sometimes my pod profile will repost some of my main profile.
I think that's allowed.
Yeah, okay.
That's like cross-pollination. That's sharing.
It's just me.
I think that's okay.
That's allowed.
I can't...
Reposting your own videos you're putting up.
Yeah, as you're putting it up.
Yeah.
I think even if you leave it left it a day, then I think maybe that's okay. I still find it strange, but like you can't do it in the first minute.
Do you know what I think is funny? Is when people leave you a hatred comment and then they like their own hated comment because they want it to look like other people agree with them. Yeah. But on Instagram, you can tap the number and it can tell you who's liked it.
Yeah.
And
that's fun.
Babe, that was you.
Yeah, little Agatha Christie moment.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll reply and I'll be like, oh, you liked your own comment.
Yeah. Your biggest... I guess it's good to be a fan.
Yeah, but not of hatred.
Not of hatred.
No, don't be a troll and
They're
like your
the
own
sort of person that reposts their own posts.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. But no, totally allowed to share it to stories.
Yeah.
Totally allowed to collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
But that button freaks me out.
Yeah.
Maybe because I haven't experienced it yet.
I'll repost all of your stuff. I'll make sure.
I'll do yours. And then maybe I'll try one of my own and see what happens. You wait, that'll be the one that gets like millions of views.
Yeah,
like,
that'll be a really successful one. Right, we also have listener ones. I'm dyslexic, so sometimes my reading is a bit like... Okay. My don't touch it has been... As we go. My don't touch it has to be when I'm standing in a queue and a person behind me was so close, I swear I could feel them breathing on me. So I took a step forward thinking they'd get the hint. They stepped forward too. I moved again. They moved. Now I'm sandwiched between the person in front of me and them. How have you not heard of personal space?
I do empathise with this one.
This is one of the things I did quite like
intensely.
about COVID.
Yeah, the little floor markings.
Yeah.
It was like, get back.
Yes.
That's why I wear a backpack.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because it extends your back.
Like a turtle.
Like a bumper. Yeah, like a turtle bumper. And that's quite a good thing. Like,
it is. It's when you can hear it like right on the back of your ear.
Yeah, I can't.
I've actually got to the point, if that was to happen in London and I was in a busy thing, I would turn around and be like, sorry, do you mind?
Yeah, can you just have a little bit more space?
I think as I've got older, I've got more confidence with that.
I thought about it quite a lot, actually. Weirdly, that on the way here, because
were you getting close to someone?
You know, when you're like, we were all at St Pancras trying to get on that tube to Kennington, which I don't know if you've ever taken that tube. That tube is mad.
Where, from St Pancras?
Yeah, on the Northern Line.
Yeah, that
honestly,
part of the Northern Line's scary.
It is so wild. It is full of people
Especially
that repost their own content. And like I was there and like you couldn't get on the train and like you are doing exactly what that person said. You're all like literally back to back. I was like, if someone trips, we're all going on. Like we are all
like dominoes.
Yeah. And I was like, this is actually wild. Like
I think some people are just used to it though. Like when I get into Waterloo, I see people getting the Waterloo and City line, which is one stop to Bank, and they're all like herding like sheep. Yeah, like you'd think there was a little sheepdog behind them, like pushing these people because they have to queue along the side because it's such a busy line.
Have you seen that mad one in Japan where they're like, they push people
on?
Yeah.
And their like backpack gets stuck. So like another warden will come in and like rip open the doors and shove the bag in.
That one, like, I guess you're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
So something quite collectively cute.
It's when someone's made that choice.
It's when someone's made that choice and you're like, why are you so...
Do you know what's really annoying for me to say? But it is always true.
What?
I bet it was a man.
Oh, it was definitely a man. It was definitely a man. Yeah. It just doesn't realise that, like, just like they must just be also like, imagine if you had a really big bun on the back of your head, they're probably in it, and they're just like, I'm still miles away from this person.
Yeah. Gross.
Gross.
Totally agree.
I agree with that one.
Yeah. Okay. I remember you saying in season 1 about people not slowing down their cars when they pass horses. I actually nearly started crying when I was saying that one because I just can't understand people who don't slow down for a horse rider.
Yeah.
Especially where I live now. I'm more in the sticks and
Yeah.
I just really, I almost want to follow them to the house and be like, excuse me,
Why
mate.
have you done that?
Why have you done that? Right. We go back. Well, it unlocked something in my brain because I went on a first date recently and we were walking his dogs in the forest and we passed a horse. He didn't pull his dog back in, didn't even clock it. Immediate ick. Tell me I'm not insane. That would give me the ick.
That would give me the... Also, I would be deeply uncomfortable in that moment.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I would be like trying to pull the dog in, especially if the dog like went towards a horse. I think as well, and I don't know how often you hang out in the woods. I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, it's quite obvious that it's a bridle path.
Yeah, because you can see the hoof prints.
You can see like the hoof prints and the poo.
Yeah, and the bridle path sign.
Lots of bridle path signs.
Yeah.
There's the little painted horse with the person on it. I think you have to respect people's space. And I think in a society where we have off-the-lead dogs, you have to respect that space. Horses came first.
I feel like that one is just a risky move for everyone. Like, you don't want the horse getting upset and trampling on your dog.
And endangering someone as well on the rider and your
as
dog.
Well. I think everyone's at risk. So I think that one is a very much like, just put the dog on the lead.
Yeah.
We saw it was a puppy and we saw a lady sort of shouting at, I'm going to assume her partner, her husband.
Yeah.
An assumption made. It could have been her best friend, but
roommates.
It could have been roommates. Could have been her father, and they were like, "Peter, put the lead in the dog. Put the lead in the dog, Peter. Peter, put the lead in the dog." And then she ended up being like, "Put the lead in the dog." Like, it was like out of a skit. You know, me like, oh, that in that moment, I would have been the woman saying, "Peter, put the lead in the dog." But that, unfortunately, is also something I do quite a lot in public with Anthony, like pretending to fight, like doing that Peter put the lead in the dog. And then, you know, when you let people clock it and they're like, oh no, he's actually really horrible. I'm like, no, I was just being that lady. So yeah, I feel like that one, that's a given.
I think this is similar to me as like being nice to waiters on a date in restaurants.
Oh my God, if you weren't nice to the waiter.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's so not a...
What would you do?
Red flag.
What would you do if someone, you got the meal, and they were like, I'm gonna have to send this back.
I'd be like, I'll eat it.
Yeah. I'd just start a small fire really quickly so that everyone has to evacuate, and then it would be fine.
Yeah, do you remember the good old days when you get matches on the table?
Yeah.
That's when they would come in handy. Yeah.
Oh, the sprinklers have gone off. We all need to leave.
I would offer to eat it.
Yeah.
I would be like, do you like the look of mine?
Yeah.
Unless it was something really scandalous and they said it in like the most politest, sweetest, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like this is, but it would, even then I'd be like, inside.
But like, say, I think if it was a legit reason, that's okay. I
have eaten, because I eat medium rare steaks.
Yeah.
I have eaten the toughest of the brown, dark charcoal steaks.
And you didn't want it?
Oh, as if.
No.
And I also make sure I eat the whole thing so they don't go, oh no, was there a problem?
Yeah.
Because I could
because
never.
Don't want to describe it.
Never. I also used to work in restaurants, so I'd never send food back.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I know what they do.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's wise.
I think as well, if I went on a date and someone's really mean to a waiter, I would be really over the top nice to the waiter, and to kind of like clock with the waiter, like, don't worry, girl, I got you.
Yeah. And then you know instantly that you're not
compatible with this human.
You're not going to have those children.
No, 100%
It's not going to be the one.
I agree with it. I actually would dump this person.
I would dump them, start the fire and leave.
Yes. Not in the woods though.
No.
Check the woods.
No, exactly.
Okay. Oh, this actually ties in with our next one. I went on a date with a guy and he kept calling the waiter mate. But it didn't feel like a friendly way. It was more a power move way. I don't know how to explain it, but I just ended up feeling embarrassed for him and uncomfortable the whole time. Oh my God, it's like we knew this was going to be it. Jesus.
There's a lot to unpick here.
I don't know. Do you say mate? I say guys. Hey guys.
Yeah, I say guys. I don't think mate is part of my like everyday vocab. No. But then, like,
It's quite an English mask male.
yeah,
You're right, mate.
yeah. I think it, like, if that was your vibe and you were after someone who was like, yeah, big mask.
Yeah, like a little bit more rough around the edges. Maybe that would turn you on, but obviously this hasn't turned her on.
No. And then, like, what was the dynamic as well? Like, who was you start to think about backstories.
Yeah.
Like, why are they mates?
Yeah.
You're on a date with me. Like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is she?
Do I need to stalk your Facebook for this?
Yeah.
From 2026?
Exactly. How do you know each other and how close is this friendship? Like, there's so many alarm bells ringing I can't even hear.
Yeah. I also, this again, if it comes across rude, it probably is rude.
Yeah.
I think that's very clear.
Oh, has it got a rude tone to it?
Yeah, she said it felt like, it didn't feel like a friendly way.
Oh, so it was more like a dismissive mate.
Yeah, power move vibes.
Yeah, mate.
No.
Oh, then I don't like that
Thanks,
either
mate.
way. Yeah, no, that's
like
not
taking
cool.
your plates away and going, thanks, mate. Ick.
Yeah, it just is a weird.
I think we need to be more picky.
Yeah.
And I think on the first date, I know people are like, you should always give people a chance. But I think if there are like really big alarm bells and red flags, like being rude to people and just not respecting animals,
Yeah.
they for me would be like an absolute ick.
Yeah, I completely agree, especially on the animal front. And just people kind of not acknowledging people. Because if it's dismissive, that is weird. Like, it's nice that, like, you know, you're focused on who's opposite you and having the meal, but like,
we're all in the room.
We're all in the room.
And we're all just trying to survive.
We're all like...
They're getting paid like £15 an hour.
Yeah.
And you're spending all this money on food.
Yeah.
Like...
You've just sent that meal back.
Oh, God.
And now you're calling them mate.
They probably flopped your steak on the floor.
Yeah.
Why? And then whacked it back on the grill.
Yeah.
And added some more salt.
And please, can you put your dog on a lead?
Do you know what that story reminds me of? Did you ever see that? It was one of like the first viral videos, and it was, I think they were they were at Richmond Park or something with the deer.
Yeah.
And they were like, Fenton!
And like literally chasing the deer.
Chasing
Jesus
the deer.
Christ.
Jesus Christ, Fenton.
Do you know
and he's like picks up a good old run after this dog.
That was when I joined the social team in my job, and it was like, is it Fenton or is it Benton?
It was such a thing. It was giving, what was the dress? Is it blue dress or
green and
or
the
gold dress
gold and blue
or
dress.
Blue dress.
Yeah.
It was like that. Was it Fenton or Benton?
Yeah, no one
my
knew.
God.
Only one person knew, and that was a dog's dad.
Him. And I feel like, did they
Jesus
get him
Christ.
on Good Morning to find out? We're going to have to look it up.
They probably did.
That was like the funniest. Actually, my mum was like, said that she took our golden retriever once to Richmond Park and did the same. And I'm like, why did you have the dog off the lead in Richmond Park?
I think in that dog story, in the dog dilemma, the don't touch it dog one, like Yoki would go up to the horse and like would start going mental at it. You know, you're like, no,
it's not good. No.
Yoki would chase a deer. I mean, there's a deer that comes in my garden all the time and he's chasing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not friends with it. If he doesn't, maybe he looked at his hands.
Wow, it's got it's a muntjac deer.
Oh.
Have you ever seen one?
No, are they big?
They're like maybe the same height as this table.
Oh, they're little.
Little. They've got horns and fangs.
No.
So they look like some sort of demogorgon.
Maybe that's what the dinosaur you see is.
Maybe. And they sound like a fox. They sort of bark. But he's living underneath my oil tank.
Jesus.
I know. And he's eating all my primroses.
Oh, God.
But he's all right. He's allowed.
What a twat.
Yeah.
Right, and on that, that's it.
Oh,
We
is that
did
it? Oh, well done.
Did you have fun?
I did. It was really fun.
Oh, good.
It was honestly like a little memory lane excursion.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And we love it. Guys, not mate.
Yeah.
And we love it when you write in, and you can write to Don't Touch It at Caroline Parker. I absolutely love it. See you on all of my socials. I hope you subscribe to my new YouTube channel, and I'll see you next week.